It's a great day. It is 9:33 as we welcome to the studio. Man, we welcome each week at this time our good friend Brian Duffy as he shows you how he creates some of the images that put a smile on your face or at least make you think when this whole political process gets raring to go.
Yes.
And everybody, I think, is going to be passing through Iowa in the next, what, 10 days, 11 days?
You should have them sign their pictures.
Oh, there you go, Brian.
I'm afraid a couple of them might tear them up, so I don't want to get them too close.
We're in Iowa. They'll be nice.
You're right. You're right. I mean, you can. That's what I've always learned is that no matter what you do to a politician, as long as you get their name right, they'll love you for it. No matter if you butcher them or not, in a cartoon, in a column, whatever. So
as long as they can use it to their advantage.
Yeah, you know, they look at it as any publicity is good publicity.
There you go.
All right.
Especially at this point.
Our friends over at Hamilton Law Firm bring you your appearance here each and every week. We want to thank them for doing that.
Definitely.
As you show everybody how you come up with some of these images.
Right, and you know, there's some that have been in the race. Some of these politicians.
Okay.
For a while.
Flip them through and show some of them.
Well, let's see now. We've got, yeah, my goodness gracious, we've got. Yes.
Marco, is that Marco or is that Ted?
No, we haven't done Marco yet.
We haven't done Marco, so that must be Ted.
That's Ted Cruz.
That's Ted.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie.
He's one of my favorites. That's a great drawing.
And who else do we have? We have Governor Christie of New Jersey.
I hear they were having trouble with the turnpike again.
Are they now? Well,
I think that had to do with the fire. Not saying he said it.
So yeah, if he were if that were to happen, I'm sure he'd be out of town. Then we got Mike Huckabee.
He's going to be at the fair today.
And we have Rick Perry, who's in trouble money-wise.
Yeah, he is big time.
And now,
time to create our next piece of art. All right.
There are going to be two candidates that, you know, we have the fair going on.
Right.
So a lot of them will be going to the fair, correct?
Yes.
So, but you know, some of them are in have money issues. I don't know if they can afford the ticket to get into the fair.
Uh-oh.
You know, that could be a little difficult.
Rick Perry being one.
Rick Perry being one.
The other.
And the other is somebody that actually, unofficially, officially, won the Iowa caucuses last time.
Right.
Okay.
And that would be, anybody?
Santorum.
You see, I was going to wear my sweater vest today just in honor of him. But I couldn't find it. So we're not going with that
Slender head, as looks like, yeah.
Generally, yeah, he's got a very thin nose, but yeah, I think that he thought that, okay, you know, won it last time, haven't been doing a whole heck of a lot in between other than supposedly preparing, and yet he's only really raised about $1 million.
And that's not going to go very far.
Well, no, they've already gone through about 600,000 of it, so, and he's had a complete turnover in staff.
I was going to say, he got rid of everyone on the top people on his staff.
Right. So, you know, he's in trouble in that aspect, money aspect. Now, he does have some backers like Foster Freeze from Arizona, who, the investor who usually will back the candidate that is a social conservative. Except you have so many social conservatives running right now that it's going to be tougher for him to make that, to be able to break through as he did last time.
So what made him stand out in Iowa last time?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is my philosophy on it. It was a luck of the draw for him. Nobody really thought that he'd go anywhere, so nobody set up any, you know, any opposition ads, whatever. So he just kind of sat back, and one after another, the candidates came up, and were chopped down pretty well by a lot of negative advertising by the other candidates, you know, particularly the ones that could afford it. You know, that would be obviously Romney. So,
so you're saying he's like the last comic standing?
Exactly. That's what it came down to. With about 2 weeks to go, there was a big movement in his direction, and he was the one that really, you know, that benefited from that. But also, he really worked pretty hard with not a lot of money anyway. So he showed that it could be done. I think he was the only candidate last time to visit all 99 counties. So
you're making him look a little sly there.
Well, that's his eyebrow does go up there. So. So I don't know.
That actually looks like a cartoon character that could be, you know, animated.
Yeah, I bet you. Well, we could do that, but So I don't know how he's going to do this time around. I mean, he has a lot of competition.
They're saying that he might not even make it to the Iowa caucuses.
I don't know. You know, and there's a good thing that the Iowa straw poll isn't around. Because he wouldn't be able to have afforded that anyway.
Do you think he would have been flushed out by then if they had the straw poll?
I think that, yes. I think that even if he hadn't participated in it, I think that whoever had won it, whoever had positioned themselves pretty well, would have been able to capitalize on it and in essence, push him out of the picture.
I like that. It has a little Elvis look to him as well.
Well, he does have that. It's the
he does.
one eyebrow goes up.
He seems like a really nice guy, but when you have the heavy hitters that are part of this race now, you just kind of get left behind if you're too nice.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't consider him a really nice guy. I mean, there's,
okay.
You know, he can be pretty. He can be pretty strident at times. So
there you go.
But I think that what you see is you know. I think he was a 2-term, 3-term senator from Pennsylvania, lost, you know, big time on his re-election, and then came to Iowa to run. So, you know, I think that he's had that spotlight and has been able to do something, and I think it's over.
All right, well,
so,
we'll just
but
keep
we'll
that
see.
in mind. That's well done.
What you're going to see,
ladies and gentlemen, that's how he creates.
Santorum.
We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day Live on KCWI.
And if you Google that, there's